Nobody talks about Expo anymore, perhaps because it's one of the nastiest strategies in Clash Royale, but today I'm going to give it some love, because I don't think you guys understand how beautiful this card can actually be. It's just a nasty strategy altogether. Super strong defense, the offense is the problem, but you do have Spell Cycle, and eventually at some point the idea is you'll get the connection if you're defending beautifully, and then using those positive elixir trades to your advantage. That's already a lot. Are you kidding me? And then he goes into the pecker here. So let's just load up for this. We'll go this here. And we have to get some nice archers down. And we should actually be able to clean this up quite easily. And we've started off very strong, and I like it. Okay, those arrows are a little gross. Let's get this other princess tower in on the action. And we'll go with a little log off to the side. And that will be beautiful. Now, that's a little bit foul. There's potential. I put my knight on the wrong one. What am I doing? Okay, we're gonna be good. And that's fine. I don't really care about that little chip damage. We have bigger fish to fry. We're going for that big princess tower, not just a little chip damage here or there. So it could be a Ram Rider deck. It could also be a Battle Ram deck. He's ramming something, and if he's not, I'm going to ram my finger up his butthole. Let's go with some skellies right about here, and I will go Expo. Now he has archers, or minions, so I will get ready with a fireball. Okay, E-Barbs, that is quite cute, my friend. And he has arrows as well, but I'll take that connection. All day, every day, twice on Tuesdays. Good stuff there. And we're already, like, once you give an Expo a lead, the game just ends, because he can never get this lead back as long as I'm just beautifully defending, which I plan on doing for the rest of the game. So it's already a lock, And Knight, I mean, you can't just let that go, can you? What's going on here, buddy? Let's give him one of these. He might have given up. Let's just rip a little fireball right about there, and if he doesn't play anything for the next 2 seconds, I'm going to Expo on his King Tower immediately. Inviting a big P.E.K.K.A. I know, but I don't care. I think he gave up. All right, nice. So we already made one kid shat his pants, and that's the power of the Expo. It's such an annoying thing to play against. It's not even that good. It's just so frustrating to play against that you sometimes make your opponents just, they tilt in their own brains just because of what you're playing. I don't know. Let's keep it going. A lot of these wins will probably be deep into overtime as well. And once you get someone playing for 5 minutes straight, that's when they start to make mistakes. So, I don't know. There's a lot that can go your way when you're playing Expo. Let's just go with a knight in the back here. I could just fireball log that, but I think I'll wait for a little more value. Okay, so now let's go with a Tesla here. I will log, though. Could have got a princess in there, but it'll be what it's going to be. Still decent value. Get down, Tesla. Okay, get back up. Nice, I like it. And he already used his giant smelly and his witch, so we might as well just go in for an Expo here. And he shouldn't have either of those to play. And that's going to be a lock already, which is absolutely massive. And I messed up the princess. Princess Tower should have been on that Valkyrie. Can we snipe that down? And he has vines as well. Okay, this is going to be very tricky to get a connection for the rest of the game. But we'll figure it out. Let's go King Tower activation here. Might as well just thank him as well, because that really is such a nice donation. And then Ice Spirit will get some chip damage. What's his win condition again? Oh, and he's grateful. Or I'm grateful, and he's showing some respect. Let's hit him with one of these. All right, so there's the witch. Let's go with the defensive Expo. If we can lock on that witch, we would love that. But he might get a giant smelly in front. He does get a giant smelly in front. That is giant and smelly, so it really does fit the criteria there. Let's go with one of these and a log, and then let's go high archers. If we could kill the witch and or princess, no, we're just gonna get destroyed. Okay, that's fine as well. And then we'll go with this here, activate King Tower a second time, and then we'll just go skellies. So getting my Expo onto his tower is going to be quite difficult. We got damage out of that, though. I like it. It's going to be difficult, but we're going to find a way to do it. It's double elixir now. Let's go with a high Expo just for defensive purposes. He's going to have a regular witch here. Okay, that's interesting. Let's just fireball that. I don't want to log yet. Actually, I will log yet. And I'll go with an Ice Spear. Let's just bring that into the Expo, maybe. Nice. Okay, we didn't need that Expo anyway. We'll go with a knight over here. And we'll wait very patiently, and then we'll go with our Expo here. Now, this could be value. We're gonna hit that. Okay, archers here. Skellies, can we break through this Valkyrie? I think we can, and we got a lock. We got a lock. That's huge. That is absolutely huge. If we could snipe this witch down as well, it's just game over. And that, my friends, is gonna do it. That's the lock of a lifetime, honestly. Lock of a lifetime. And let's hit him with the thanks. Beautiful stuff there. Okay, 2-0 with the Expo. Can we get 3 more? That's all I need. Just a little 3-ball. I wish I had 3 balls. Let's just get 3 more, and then we'll be all right. And yes, to you as well, my friend. Good game. Get out of here, you little schmuck. You should never really, if you have a giant smelly and a witch, you should never really lose. Not the Eric. I feel like this definitely is the Eric, but we're gonna see. And if we're playing Pancake Tower, that might mean automatic loss, but it might mean he goes with a hog prediction log, whiffs it, and then allows me to get an Expo connection off rip. We shall see. We shall see. I don't know why you're playing Pancake Tower with hog, but whatever. Okay, and that's interesting. It's just, okay. All right. I get it. Those barbs have a lot of health. And I just logged, so now I can't do anything. Ooh, Expo. Expo's going ham. And let's just go with a knight like this. Hopefully that activates king. Oh, it's a lot of damage off this schmuck. At least he goes hog into that. Okay, that sucks. All right, I'm locking in. I am not losing. I refuse to lose, and that's a level 17 firecracker shot. Holy nutsack, that does a lot of damage. Wow. Okay, so he has barbs. All I need to do is get my fireball down on the barbs, and then we're just gonna shred. And I do have to watch his fire clapper as well. He has arrows, which sucks, but it could be worse spells, I'm not gonna lie. Let's just go with an Expo. Wait for those barbs and quickly fireball. That is not barbs. I did it quickly, not thinking it wouldn't be barbs. And let's go with the Ice Spirit here. Okay, Juke's had a shot at least. And we have to get this Tesla ready. Okay, this is gonna be extremely difficult because he has multiple fantastic counters, and he also can slowly chip me down with his nasty little fire clappers. We'll see what happens though. Waste of an upgrade. We'll go knight in the back. Tesla here. Come on, pull that. Nice. Okay. And the firecracker is going to pose some potential problems for us. Let's just cycle to Evo archers. Let's go with a low Expo. Kill that wizard. Hopefully we don't take any damage there. Okay, that's actually foul. Nice. That's going to work out quite nicely for us. And if he goes with a hog on the right, you know, I'm just going to take this value. Yep, I knew he'd do it. I knew he'd do it. Okay, hold on. If we get a fireball on these barbs, I think we could win. Fireball on the barbs, kill them all. Beautiful, and that's a lock. Then he has to go Skeleton Army, and I'll log it. Or Firecracker. So I'm going to go Ice Spirit here. Okay, Archer's there. Skelly's off to the side. Make him miss the log, and that's a lot of damage that we get there, and I quite like it. That's going to lock onto the Knight. Perfect. And that Expo did so much damage, and he wastes his arrows at the end of the day. So let's just wait. We'll go with a log here. Defend with another high Tesla. That way we can get another Expo down. And let's get this Fireball ready to rumble. Come on, baby. Okay, Fireball quickly. Come on, baby. And then Skeleton Army coming in hot. Oh, it's not going to be there in time. Absolutely marvelous. You schmuck. You disgusting. You are the Eric. I know it. Get out of here. All right, we need 2 more wins. I'm just... I don't know. I'm not boasting my Expo skills. I'm just saying I'm the greatest to ever do it. No, I'm just saying Expo got a little bit forgotten recently, and it needs a little bit of love. Now let's take a little damage on our Expo here for the good of the group. Sometimes you have to sacrifice, and that's a sacrifice that needed to be made. So Tesla with his hog. I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all, in fact, because I have a Tesla too. And instead of a hog, I have an Expo. And I'd rather an Expo over a hog in this very situation. So I think I'll be all right, and I think I'll get a little Ice Spirit connection, if he will. Okay, very nice. We're up on damage. He's a Valkyrie. I misplaced my archers. Those were supposed to split. But it is what it is. He'll probably rip a Fireball or something. Maybe a Firecracker. All right, yeah, there's the fiery ball. We'll go with our little knight here, and if he goes hog, I'm just ready to rumble. Okay, let's try to grab that wizard. Please, the wizard. Nice. Okay, and I love that Expo so much, or that Tesla, that I'm going to go in here. And if he goes hog, I'm ready. I'm going to go Ice Spirit here. Yeah, I knew he'd play that. Of course you're playing your Tesla there. And he misses the zap for the most part. Come on, Expo. I'll take that connection. I will. I will take that. And he can't go hog as well. And then I can just split my archers again when he goes with this hog and get a quick Tesla down in the middle. This is going to test my speed. But if not, yeah, I actually do want archers here. All right, so we can go archers now, and now we're just ready with the Tesla. Good stuff. We're quite liking this scenario. That's interesting. Let's go with that. Let's go with another high Tesla. Now, you have to consider, do we switch lanes because we have a knight there? And I think the answer is no. I actually think we want to load up with a defensive Expo here because we're going to cycle back to Evo archers. Okay, if you're going to play a Tesla in the back like that, then I will go in, and I have Evo archers ready. Okay, nice. Snipe that down in one fell swoop. Oh, that's so good. And then he has to go Evo Valkyrie probably. If not, that's just so much damage on tower. There's the Evo Valkyrie, so it's just never going to be enough at this point. He's clinging on to a game that could have been. Okay, I have to go Expo here. Dang it. I should have played the Tesla in the middle. Nice whiff of a fireball, though. That's still an Expo lock. That's kind of cool. And let's predict his little skeletons in there. Oh, we're just going to take his tower. Absolutely marvelous win. Absolutely juicy, tender, succulent, you could even say, depending on what mood you're in. And let's just go for this in the pocket. Let's get back to these archers, and we'll see if he gives us the 3 crown. I don't know if we have enough time. We're not going to have enough time. But if we get Evo archers, no, we're not going to have enough time. Okay, good little win. I need one more, and it has to speak to me. It has to reach out and really fondle my nuts because, I don't know, something about these wins feels off. Feels like the government has been giving me these wins on purpose and like hiding the true spirit of Expo. I don't know. Anyway, someone just got in a car accident. That's nice. Let's go with a knight in the back. That's not nice, actually. That's not a funny joke. Let's go with, it's a little bit funny. Let's go with an Ice Spirit here to absorb the bandit dash. And then I'll go with a knight probably, or no, we'll go Skellies. Okay, that's nice. Very good. And he leaks some elixir, so we'll go knight in the back now. Okay, so bandit with pancake tower is quite interesting. Let's just take that shield off now. I don't want to leak. And then we'll go archers here, and we'll go with an icy spirit here. I messed up the placement. But if he's going to go with his fireball, I feel like I can afford the Expo. Oh, we're cooked. Okay. All right, so this is going to be a fun one. I'm glad he wasted that bar barrel. I guess it wasn't really a waste. It's still going to kill those skellies. Let's go knight over here, pulls everything. That should defend. Okay, now we know he has a big pecker. He also has a big P.E.K.K.A. So what we're going to want to do is defend that, first of all. I think that defends on its own, right? It's level 14, though. It still should be all right. Nice. So this is just going to make this a little bit trickier, the fact that he has a big P.E.K.K.A. and a Ram Rider. But I think we still win this. Believe it or not, I think we still win this. We just got to lock in a little bit. And if he goes P.E.K.K.A. in the back at any moment, we'll win. All right. So that... What are his spells? He has Fireball, so that's a dumb archer placement. Let's go Skellies over here so he doesn't grab him in the Fireball. And then we'll go with a Knight here. Huh. Okay, that just sucks. Let's go with a defensive Expo. And I'll see if he pushes here. He might go Ram Rider. And I'll have to go Ice Spirit. Okay. I don't mind this. He's going to go P.E.K.K.A. in the back. Let's go Archers split. Okay, it didn't split on. That's fine. Let's go with the Tesla at the top of the key. He's going to give me some Fireball value here, which I like. Actually, I want to just go opposite lane for a second. Play your Ram Rider now. Okay, that's fat Fireball value. Oh, no, he whiffed a little bit. Let's go with this. Let's keep that Pecker over here. Let's go with some Smellies. And let's go Evo Tesla. So the Bandit barely living there was unfortunate. And I should have went with a way higher Tesla because I'm going to want that to protect this Expo. But it is what it is. We'll just Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Now, does he go P.E.K.K.A here? He does. Let's go Skellies here. We're going to laser that down very nicely, actually. And then we can go archers like this. All right, not the worst. Not the worst. It's a lot of elixir he uses there as well. Okay. We can out fireball cycle him, but I'd rather win with an Expo connection. So we're going to go defensive Expo, and we're going to load up a nasty push, and we're going to try to get the win like that. Let's go Skellies here. No Ram Rider. Okay, he goes P.E.K.K.A in the back there, which calls for an immediate Expo like this. Now, please lock on. It's going to lock on the Pecker, and he's going to get huge fireball value. Okay, Dookie Bar Barrel, if you ask me. Fireball's coming in hot. I can smell it. There it is. Okay. Let's go low archers. Let's get the knight down. Where's the Ram Rider? I know it's coming. Nice zap. That was supposed to be a Ram Rider. Okay, we'll go with an Expo here. Now the Ram Rider is going to come down to defend. And he's got another Pecker. All right, whatever. Let's just go Tesla here. We should be able to break through. Let's go Skellies as well. Bar Barrel is going to have to come in. No Bar Barrel. Let's go low archers so he can't get too much fireball value. Ice Spirit for the Bandit. All right, we're breaking through soon. I can feel it. Can you feel it? P.E.K.K.A? Does he get it down? He doesn't. E-Wiz. Okay, no E-Wiz. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage, my friend. Does he have E-Wiz? He does. Okay, let's fireball this. That'll be nice. Beautiful timing. And I think we win just off that one connection. I mean, I knew that E-Wiz was coming. I don't want to be too overly aggressive, so I'm just going to spell cycle. Oh, yeah, that's just game over. You couldn't afford that. You couldn't afford that big fella in the back, big fella. All right, and that should do it. 300 damage. Yes, please. And thank you. Fantastic little win. All right, so even against a big Pecker with a Pancake Tower, we're still able to win. Pancake Tower is probably the best thing against Expo because the whole idea of Pancake Tower is you sacrifice your tower damage, which you don't need against Expo, for more improved cards, healthier cards. So yeah, he just gets the healthier cards without even needing... His tower has less health, but the fact that it does less damage doesn't matter. Anyway, that was a cheek clapping little video for you guys. Hope you liked it. I mean, a lot of little Expo wins. I quite liked it. Here's the deck. Get out there. Don't play Expo, though, because you will have to pee sitting down.